Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Carlos Rodon. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that's outside. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 135.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, right field. Tatis. And there's 2 away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big factor for them in recent games, Xander Bogaerts.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Aaron Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Judge launched a pair of homers in his last game. And that's downstairs and outside. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gary Sanchez now. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Rodon to 2-0. And that misses as well. Judge off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
High high fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. One left for the Red Sox, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, our starter in this one, Sean Manaea. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Cedric Mullins. Just missed. Mullins launched a homer in his most recent game. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Misses again, 5 in a row. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Runner on the go. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Austin Riley.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out, and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a base hit. Mullins headed home. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Here comes Austin Riley. Check swing, called strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Batting the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the veteran first baseman, Justin Turner. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's a base hit into right field. 1 runs in there. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alvarez digs in now. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Myers, the runner at third. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. And ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. That's hard hit on the line. Judge squeezes it, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Rodolfo Castro. Rodon back to work. A changeup missing. 1-0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And another ball. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
That's a strike. Now 2-1. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Digging in, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees for a strike. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Mullins. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado went deep in his most recent game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. In the air, right side of the infield. Turner makes the grab, and that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Vasquez. And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next pitch misses way outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins. Now at the plate, the walk and a run scored his first time. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Colton Keith, the next to hit, rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man at first, one away. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Ball to strike. On the ground to first. Could be 2. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. On to the third inning, and now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Bride, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, The center fielder, O'Neal.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Missed inside with the curve. Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch just misses. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Here's Stanton now. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Austin Riley. Inside, just missed. Stanton leads off first with 1 away. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-2.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Xander Bogaerts. And it's fouled away. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And ball 1 to Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back. And it's gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. There's Gary Sanchez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
1 ball,
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that one pulled foul. Here's a 1-2. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way high. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So a man at first. Rodolfo Castro getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one missing inside.
1-1.
Check swing, went around. 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Mullins under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air, right field. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and now Dane Myers. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Turner. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Sean Manaea. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Lucas Giolito on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Rodon back to work. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And there's a ball. This one in the air. Vasquez. And makes the grab. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jonah Bride up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Red Sox trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Vasquez. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, second base.
So digging in, Colt Keith. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Outside. 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Tatis waits. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for the Yankees, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Lake Trinan up and throwing. Alvarado warming up as well. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That one way inside. In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break. Joe Ross gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Fastball for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Two outs. Got him swinging. Red Sox go down quietly, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the sixth. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. His 17th of the year. It's 4-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So here's Riley now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Giolito winds and deals. There's a strike. And misses inside. Yankees up by 3. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Now back, let's do
And next for New York, Dane Myers, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Steer under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Justin Turner now. Turner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Francisco Alvarez stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Now 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That clips the corner. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Blake Trinan. On for the 30th time this year. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rodolfo Castro. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that misses. 1-1. He goes down looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The Yanks leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 12th of the season, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
One down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Outside.
One ball, no strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Alvarez gathers, goes to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Jonah Bride up next for the Red Sox. Bride hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Solo homer helps Boston cut into the lead. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the shortstop, Luis Vasquez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next pitch is outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Mullins checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Keith, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Ezekiel Duran digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Red Sox.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Brusdar Graterol appears to be getting loose. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. 2 down.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Foul ball there. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Tied him up inside with that one. Alvarez down to first with it. That completes the strikeout inning over. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next offering misses down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot.
Brusdar Grotterol on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Grotterol, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's way outside, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Grotterol fires. Got him! And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
He's 2 outs away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Rodolfo Castro. And fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down, runner at first. Spencer Steer up next for the Red Sox. Base hit center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying